Clint Cosgrove, Rivals.com, here with our signing day show. We have Arizona head coach Jedd Fisch in the house. Congratulations on a great early signing period, at least a great start to one. Number of difference makers in this class. I know you guys had a strong class last year. The makeup of this class is a little different. I see a lot of, defensive linemen, some defensive backs. You got a big time quarterback as well. Just tell me about how you approach this class, Coach.
Yeah, we thought that, we signed so many players a year ago, and we felt really good about the young talent we have. And we knew we needed to sign another big class. We wanted to bring in a lot of, probably another 35 players when it's all said and done by February 1st, let's call it. So we wanted to make sure we were able to build depth in certain positions. We wanted to bring focus into our defense, but we didn't want to lose track of making sure we got the right amount of skilled players in each spot. So we wanted to make sure we brought in the receivers that we wanted, the tight end that we wanted, the quarterback, that we wanted, the running back that we wanted, but we didn't feel that we had to go get 2 or 3 of them. And I think that was the biggest difference. Now, defensively, we brought in, 16 or so players so far. And then the portal has also helped us out with the defensive side of it.
For sure. Let's start with, I guess, the most recent happening. You flipped a big-time offensive lineman from Alabama. Tell me about that recruiting process, and how were you guys able to do that, and how early do you think he can make an impact?
Well, RJ is, I would say, one of the top offensive linemen in the country, one of the best high school linemen I've ever seen play. He's huge. We were his first offer 2 years ago. That was the first offer we ever made as a coaching staff when he first arrived on campus here. I would imagine, I think in 10th grade. And then we kind of stayed with it. But as that was going, he was just collecting, and then committed to Alabama. I don't know, 6 months ago or so, whatever it might have been. But we were on the West Coast. We knew that you got to fly over a lot of states to go to the East Coast. And our goal was to be able to, stay strong, be around, but not be persistent, not be annoying, but just be available. And when things started changing and he started having second thoughts, we wanted to be the team that he chose to go to rather than some of these other teams in California.
Yeah, I mean, that is a huge win. Now, you guys, like you said, you had some big-time performances from freshmen right away this year. I believe you said when we talked earlier, you had more true freshmen playing than any, and not just playing, but starting for you than any other team in the country. There's also some difference makers who I could see making an early impact here. Tell me a little bit about, and I know you have a good quarterback situation, but Braden Dorman, I mean, the kid's a talent. What do you see in him?
Well, Braden's he's everything that you would want in regards to off the field, the way he handles himself, the way he prepares, extremely intelligent, great size for the position, a very successful player, enormous numbers. I mean, his numbers are ridiculous. Guys throwing 7 touchdowns a game, 8 touchdowns a game, 5 touchdowns a game. The amount of touchdown passes, the amount of yards he's thrown for as a high school player, started every game from his high school freshman year on. Wow. So I love that part of it. Bringing him into the room with Delora, with Noah. Noah's a special quarterback as well. So if he could learn from Noah and the way Noah prepared, if they both do a great job with Jaden, and continue to make Jaden better, pushing Jaden, continuing to get Jaden to be the best Jaden can be, I think we could have one of the best quarterback rooms in the country. And I know that Jaden has the plans to be the best quarterback in the country himself.
Yeah, I mean, you're a quarterbacks guy, and you have big-time quarterbacks. There's no question about that. Love what you're doing at that position. Defensively, obviously an emphasis, but what I see across the board in this class, and you did it last class too, the body types, the length, the size that you are bringing in. When you got there wasn't necessarily that type of player on the roster, I think. And as you rebuild this, tell me about your emphasis on length, on guys with size, toughness, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right, Clint. Our biggest thing was we didn't want the team picture to look like this. You know, we didn't want to have all different sizes. We wanted to be big. That's kind of a New England Patriot way of putting a team together. I think that's just the way I believe in. I wanted to be big in the trenches. We got big. We got big
Oh yeah.
fast in the last 2 years. And our philosophy is as we were building it, we were really going to try to add as much size as humanly possible. And I would say this class is big. This class is
Yeah.
big. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they all look like in a uniform here soon.
Yeah, for sure. You're definitely going to be looking different coming off the bus. I look at some of these sizes. It's pretty incredible what you have coming in. I mean, even the skill position guys are big. But, you know, Elijah Payne, 6'7", 300 pounds. Now, what is your plan moving forward in this class? You said you want to get up to potentially 35 guys. Do you think you'll have more coming late signing period? And is there going to be more of an emphasis on the portal as well?
Yeah, I think what we've got is we still have a few more guys that we can't talk about today, guys that have other plans throughout the process. We still have some guys that'll be coming in, I would imagine, through the portal over the next week or so to 2 weeks. And then, you know, I would say there's always going to be a couple guys that might have one thing happen or another, and next thing you know, they're available for February. So we're going to try to get to that number. I think if we can get there, that'd be great, 30 or 35, somewhere around that range. And then, you know, hopefully we could have a really good preferred walk-on program again here where we could bring on another 10 or 15 guys and really do a great job of building our program with our youth. The last 2 years have been pretty special, this past year and then this one coming up, to see all these kids, and most of them are going to be here in January. So we should have a big group, and then headed by Justin Flo, obviously, to have Justin be here come January, and probably one of the highest ranked high school players of all time coming here, and excited about him leading the way on defense.
For sure. Well, congratulations. Love what you guys are doing on the recruiting trail. It's obviously paying dividends on the field. But can't thank you enough for coming on, Coach. Great to see you as always, and good luck as the rest of this class goes on.
Thanks, Clint. Appreciate it, buddy. We'll talk soon.